Yo, so today we're gonna do something exciting. I'm gonna show y'all how to design the bass line like you heard in the intro. And I'm also gonna announce the winner of these headphones. So stick around until the end and you'll find out who won. Now, I'm gonna be using Vital to design this bass. So I'm gonna go ahead and open Vital. It's a free plugin, so check the link down below if you don't have Vital yet. We're gonna be designing this bass preset from scratch. Okay, so what we're gonna do first here is come to oscillator 1. You can see this oscillator that's highlighted here. There are 3 oscillators in this plugin. We have oscillator 2 and oscillator 3, but we're gonna start with oscillator 1. And what we're gonna do here is we're gonna drop down the pitch down to like 12, and then we're gonna select a basic shape, like basic shapes. So the pitch allows us to be able to have those low notes. And then next we want to turn on oscillator 2 and we're going to choose another basic shape and we're going to raise this oscillator up 7. Aha, there. Now you can hear it's starting to come out. But if I play low notes, listen to this. And then what we want to do is we want to come to the envelope settings. You can change all these settings if you want to, but we're going to play around with the decay time and the character of these notes as you play them. So I'm just going to move around the decay here. And I'm going to drop the sustain all the way down. Just like that. And just make sure that my attack is right here by 0.001 seconds. So it doesn't add a clicking noise as the bass note plays. So you can hear it starting to sound good already. Yeah, so I don't have to do much with the decay, but if you want to add a little bit more decay, you can do that. So all you just have to do is raise decay. Then you can have longer notes. And then next we're going to go to the effects and we're going to go to the distortion and turn that on. And I'm going to raise the drive, but that's a bit much. And then we're just going to turn down the mix to like 12 o'clock. Maybe turn down the drive a little bit more. And then that's good. And then what we're going to do, we're going to also add a filter over here. And with this filter, we're going to cut out and just filter out some frequencies. Like the high frequencies, because I mean, this is a bass. So I'm just going to change the resonance here. And I'm just going to cut off some high frequencies. I still want a little bit of that mid-range to still be there, because that's the character of this bass. Right, there we go. That sounds good. And then now here is the exciting part and the tricky part at the same time. I'm going to add delay and reverb, but stay with me and just pay attention to how I'm going to add these. It's the tricky part of this design. What I'm going to do is I'm going to add some delay first. Let me add some delay first. And I know this is kind of breaking the rule. You know, you don't add reverb and delay to your basses, but it's only just a safety precaution, you know, do this at your own risk. But what I'm going to do here is if I play it, you'll hear it sounds like this. I'm going to drop down the feedback to like the lowest and drop down the mix. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to play with the cut off here and make sure that the cut off is taking out the low notes over here. So the delay tails don't have any bass in them or sub frequencies in them. So that's the way I can make this sound nice. And then you only hear the tails of the higher frequencies. And then lastly, I'm going to add a reverb. Wow, now it's sounding much wider and thicker now. But that's up to you. If you don't want to add the reverb or the delay, you can just stop right there. It's up to you. It's all designed so you can do what you want. And I'm going to take out most of the lows. There we go. So I think right there is fine. And there you have it. Now you're already designed. And if you want to save, all you just have to do is come here and save preset. And then you just save wherever you want to save. And then you can save the preset. That's how you create this bass line. Let me know what you think. If you're a fan of Chama Music, you know that he uses this bass on his retro remixes that he drops. And that's where I got inspiration to make this bass from. And I wanted to have a bass sound that sounded kind of like his. But this is a very popular bass sound that is used in deep house. Now let's get into the giveaway. All right, so for this giveaway, I'm going to be using the YouTube random comment picker, and it's going to pick a random comment from the video where I announced the giveaway for these headphones. And as you can see here, we have the amount of unique comments is 106, and I'm not going to take duplicate comments. So that's the thing, so that it's everyone has a fair chance of winning. So here we go. I'm going to start the raffle and pick the random winner. Let's start. There we go, and there's the winner. So the winner is Mohau Moloto. That's the winner of the headphones. DM me, and then we can make sure we see how we can get these headphones to you. So make sure you DM me, bro. Congratulations on winning a pair of these headphones. And guys, we're going to be doing more giveaways, so make sure you subscribe. And again, if you want the preset that I made in this video, make sure to check the link down below. And also make sure to comment and like and subscribe, and make sure you interact on my videos. And make sure the bell is on so that you get notified whenever I upload, guys. I'll see you in my next video. Thanks so much for watching. I'm X, and I'm out. Peace.